Well, hello everyone, this is Shadowlink here, coach of your Jersey Shellos, and welcome to the IBA Season Number 2 draft analysis. Now, I know it's a little bit out of the blue that we're already going into Season 2, pretty much right after Season 1, but you know what, it's happening. Some old coaches left, some new coaches came in, we got some old coaches returning. I suggest you check out all the coaches down in the description below. All of them are definitely very talented battlers, top tier battlers, and I've definitely got to bring my A game if I'm lucky enough to get back into playoffs and take another championship. We're gonna have to play our cards really right for this, but yeah, definitely check out all the coaches down in the description below, guys. They're definitely great and amazing battlers as well, content creators themselves. But anyways, guys, let's get right into this draft analysis. We do have a very fiery heat draft. I don't know how to even words right now. English is not my first language. I mean, it is, but it shouldn't be the way I talk. But without further ado, guys, let's get right into this fire draft. Alright, just gonna let you guys know that this is not in the order that I picked them, but this is just in the order of how you see it right now. It's just listed from tier 1 all the way down to, you know, my free picks. So it's not in the order I picked them, it's just in the order of how it's listed. So anyways, let's get into our first pick, which is Superior. Alright, Superior, definitely one of my favorites. Alright, so this is not the first time that Superior has made an appearance on the Jersey Shellos draft league team. I don't know why I just paused there for a second. I had a brain fart. But anyway, Superior, definitely a very reliable Pokemon when it comes to offense. As you guys already know, my famous Assault Vested Contrary Superior set, literally Leaf Storm, Giga Drain, Hidden Power, and Dragon Pulse pretty much does everything that you need to do it. I could run things like Subseed if I wanted to. I have things like Glare to paralyze people if I really need to. 100% accurate Thunder Wave. I will not pass that up if I need to use it. We do get things like, you know, man, aromatherapy. Yeah, we can use that if we really want to. If we were really desperate for some healing, we could go that route if we wanted to. We have access to screens as well, I believe. Yeah, we have access to double screens, so Light Clay Superior could be a thing as well if I'm really feeling myself. But for the most part, I feel like AV Contrary is going to be the set that we're running. Definitely a great offensive threat that I've drafted. Oh my goodness, I love me some Superior. Okay, everyone knows that. If you watched me way back in the day when I was first starting out competitive Pokemon, my favorite two Pokemon to run on the team was Mega Absol and Superior. Alright, those two together I felt were just an unstoppable combo that could not be stopped. So we're here bringing it back again today. Spoiler alert, I may or may not draft a Mega Absol, but you guys will see. But anyways, that's pretty much all there is for Superior. Let's move on to our next pick. So our tier 2 pick that we ended up drafting was Gliscor. Gliscor is great, okay? Gliscor is versatile. Gliscor is great. Gliscor. Try saying that 5 times fast. I bet you guys can, but I can't for some stupid reason. But anyways, definitely a great and versatile Pokemon. We could run this basically as a defensive wall or a pretty much, you know, all hyper offensive attacker. So we got options. Okay? We got options running along. I've been seeing in UU what's been becoming popular is either a, you know, speed invested, Swords Dancing, Poison Heal Gliscor, or just pretty much, you know, a super bulky Swords Dancer that's just going to be, you know, doing nothing but the finest. So we could run that either route. We have access to Rocks, we have access to Roost. Okay, we could just protect things off. We have a knock-offer right off the bat. Okay, we have things to mess around with. All right, Gliscor definitely has a move pool to mess around with. All right, we have things like Fire Fang, Ice Fang. If we really want to challenge, like maybe a Poison Gligar, or just, you know, any other. We could take on a Landorus with that. I mean, Landorus could technically take us on with Hidden Power Ice, but we definitely have a lot of options to be running. We even have U-turn, okay? We could pivot out here. We can pivot out here if we really want to. We could taunt things, toxic things ourselves, and we could set up subs and Swords Dance. It is basically a never-ending pit of possibilities with Gliscor. All right, definitely, I think definitely a very solid tier 2 pick for me. And obviously, you know, first two Pokemon weak to ice. We'll get it. Don't worry. I do not make myself super weak to ice the whole time. But anyways, moving on to our next pick, we do have Chandelure, so we're no longer weak to ice. But Chandelure, definitely a great Pokemon. We're talking base 145 special attack. All right, we're hitting like a truck no matter what. Now, obviously, the most popular set definitely need to be running Choice Scarf. We already have Flash Fire, so that means we already synced up for Superior. So Superior is weak to fire. Now we have a fire immunity that not only is an immunity, but we basically boost our fire attacks by 1.5. So that is very, 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 very nice. I remember one person, I believe it was Malicious Mewtwo, completely played me with the Chandelure. I was so scared of the Scarf that I switched out, and I let this Chandelure set up a sub and did some crazy calm minding garbage, and basically I got wrecked. So if I really wanted to, I could run sub Chandelure, make people scared that I'm like Choice Scarf or Choice Specs or something like that. So I could run that route. Obviously, we have access to something like Trick, so if we wanted to run the Choice variant, we could just trick it off if we really need to. We have things like Memento, so if I want to just, get something in for free to set up, I could do something like that. Most common set that we're probably going to be running Shadow Ball, Flamethrower / Fire Blast, Energy Ball, and some Hidden Power is probably going to be something like that for the most part. But if we're going to be specifically prepping for some other teams, we're definitely probably going to have to change it up. Chandelure, definitely a nice and powerful offensive pick, though, for me. Next up, though, we do have for our second tier 3 pick, we do have Roserade. Now, I know, second grass type, but we do also have a poison type in Roserade as well. So we do have things like Natural Cure, so if you do get paralyzed, you do get burned, I guess if you do get frozen too, we could just switch right out, and you know what? We're good, alright? Everything's alright. We don't need to worry about that no more. So definitely a Natural Cure on my team, definitely a great for me. We do have some special defense, so if we want to run, this thing especially defensive, or we could run Assault Vested as well, we could do it like that. Base 90 speed with a 125 special attack definitely can work for offense as well. We have access to things like V-Gleam, Shadow Ball, Petal Dance, Giga Drain. We do have access to even more hazards with Spikes. We could put the kids to sleep with Sleep Powder, or we could paralyze them with Stun Spore. And we do have Recovery and Synthesis, so that's definitely great as well. And we also have Toxic Spikes, so if we want, basically, Roserade is pretty much our designated spiker, as well as just a good offensive / defensive mon. So we definitely have a lot of versatility that we have with Roserade. But anyways, on to our next pick. Alright guys, our next pick being our tier 4 pick, is going to be Ambipom. Now, Ambipom is definitely great, alright? I love me some good Technician boosted fake outs. So we do have priority. We do pick up some priority with Ambipom, which is definitely very good for us because we don't have a lot of priority with the roster that we already have. So picking up Ambipom definitely going to be helping us right now. We do have access to a lot of things. Ambipom definitely has a very versatile moveset that we could be working with. We have notable things like Acrobatics, Fake Out, Fire Punch, Knockoff, Ice Punch, Low Kick, Power Up Punch if I want to roll that way. We could Pursuit Trap people as well, surprisingly. We have Return, Last Resort, Seed Bomb, Seismic, no, not Seismic Toss, no, not at all. Forget I said that. Shadow Claw, Thunder Punch, and U-Turn, obviously for some more pivoting. So we do have some more pivoting. We have Double Pivot with Gliscor and Ambipom, so we have 2 U-Turners, count them. We do have things like Substitute, and one thing that I've always wanted to pull off with Ambipom, I don't think I'm going to do it in this league. I don't think I'll ever be able to pull it off. But one thing that I've always wanted to be able to pull off was Nasty Plotting and Baton Passing with Focus Sash, alright? I want to be able to do something like that. Maybe even if I'm lucky enough, if I'm really, really lucky enough, I'm feeling myself, I set up a sub, I can Nasty Plot, I have myself a fun, grand old time, and we just start decimating people, alright? I don't think that's ever going to happen. I really, really doubt it. And we're just going to deal with that. And Baton Pass is banned, so I will have to check up on the rules of the league if I can even do that. So, yeah, we're going to have to double check that. So I believe that Dream is just dead in general, but we'll double check that. We'll definitely double check that. But yeah, Ambipom definitely a great pick for some more offense. I know I'm picking a lot of offensive picks, but don't you worry, guys. I do have some defensive picks that I have near the bottom of the roster. I'm not going to pull a PMU and literally pick up just one wall. Don't worry, guys. I've learned from my mistakes. Anyways, moving on to the next pick. Alright, so our next pick being our tier 5 pick was Zebstrika. Now, Zebstrika as a tier 5 pick is actually really not bad. If you guys keep up with my league stuff, you already know that I do have Zebstrika in the PMU. Now, Zebstrika is actually pretty good. All right, we're talking base 116 speed. That's actually a pretty good speed tier, not gonna lie. With base 100 attack and 80 special attack. So I mean, that's where it really starts lacking. But other than that, Zebstrika in terms of its abilities are actually pretty good. We have access to basically double immunity. We could either run lightning rods to increase our special attack, or we could run motor drive to increase our speed by 1 if we want to, switch in on volt switches and thunderbolts and things of that nature. Or we could run Sap Sipper, which increases our attack by 1. So basically, we have access to either be immune to grass or immune to electric, and either way, I'm happy with that. All right, immunities for abilities are honestly amazing. Okay, we could use that. We could definitely use that. Maybe we could be a little bit cheeky with our Sap Sipper strategies if we're able to ever pull that off. Which I'll be lucky if we are. But we're basically Mega Manetric, but not Mega Manetric, alright? We're basically a worser version of Mega Manetric, because we have probably the most notable moveset that I'll be running is Volt Switch, Thunderbolt, Overheat, and Hidden Power Ice. Huh, that sounds familiar. I wonder who else runs that. Oh yeah, Mega Manetric for the most part. We don't have access to Flamethrower, so, we can't do anything like that unless we want to go Hidden Power Fire. We really don't want to drop our special attack by 2, but no, we can't do anything like that. But we do have Flame Charge, if we want to run the physical set. As far as physical sets go for this, it may or may not be a one-trick pony. We basically just have Wild Charge, Flame Charge, Pursuit, Quick Attack, Double Edge Facade, Bounce, Double Kick, and Get Impact if I'm really feeling myself. But yeah, we don't have a lot in terms of the physical. In terms of the physical side, but we needed a Volt Switcher, and boom, we got ourselves a Volt Switcher. So I don't think I'll be running physical Zebstrika anytime soon. If anything, I'll run Sap Sipper, most likely just for the immunity instead of the actual attack stat, attack bonus. So I'll probably be running Sap Sipper mostly for the immunity. I don't think I'll be running physical Zebstrika, but you never know. I might actually do it. We'll see. Yeah, that's pretty much it for Zebstrika. Definitely I think it's a solid tier 5 pick, I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, moving on to our next pick. Alright, so our next pick being our mega pick. You guys already know, just you know what, tell me beforehand. You guys already know. Let me hear it. You're right, it is Mega Absol, alright? I cannot live without Mega Absol, alright? We already know. I've explained this, a million times in a row, okay? Sword Stance, Sucker Punch, Knockoff, filler move. All right, we have access to things like Superpower, Iron Tail, Play Rough. We have access to things, boys. We can do things. All right, definitely, obviously a great knockoff with the base 150 attack. You do not want to get hit with that knockoff unless you resist it. We have things like Mega Horn. We could Perish Trap. No, we can't Perish Trap, but we do have Perish Song. We have Psycho Cut, Pursuit Trapping, Sucker Punch, definitely great for priority. Again, we need priority on this team, so now we have Ampomp, Mega Absol for that. If I really want to, I could run Special Absol. We do have a base 115 special attack, which is nothing to laugh at all. So we could run Dark Pulse, Ice Beam, Flamethrower, Flamethrower, and Thunderbolt. We have access to all the elements with the Absol. And definitely Magic Bounce, great for preventing hazards. Unfortunately, I won't, unless I get the Mega off turn 1, I won't be able to switch it in on, spikes or stealth rocks or anything like that. But yeah, we also have access to Thunder Wave, Toxic, and Will-O-Wisp. Fun fact, we have access to all the elements, just saying. But you guys pretty much get the deal with Mega Absol. Mega Absol is a threat and a half that you definitely should not be messing around with. Alright, you guys seen what I could do with Mega Absol. Alright, so I bet if you're not new, you pretty much know the deal. If you are new, just know that Mega Absol is a threat and a half, and I love it to death. Alright, anyways, moving on to the next pick. Alright guys, so for our first free pick, with the way that I drafted everything, I was able to get some solid free. I don't think these were my actual free picks. Maybe some of the other ones up top may have been my free picks, but regardless, let me just talk about it, because these picks are where things start getting interesting. So anyways, our first free pick is Tapu Fini returning from season 1. All right, we're taking Tapu Fini back. All right, we want this Tapu Fini back on our team. All right, it proved that it is a very valuable asset on his team. All right, it's almost like running Alolan Ninetales for Aurora, because you do have that misty terrain, but instead of focusing on your special defense and defense, you're focusing more just on status. So I can't get Thunder Waved, I can't get Toxic, I can't get Burned. You know, basically things like that is what I'm going to be focusing on top of Finny. And this time we actually have some synergy. Alright, we don't have Toxic Specs. I'm telling you right now, guys, we don't have Toxic Specs. So we're not going to be running Misty Terrain, Toxic Specs, or anything garbage like that. And you guys get the drill. So anyways, Tapu Fini is versatile, alright? That's what I look for in Pokemon in League format. Alright, I look for the versatility, or basically, you know, the one trick that I need on this team. So we have some versatility with Tapu Fini, alright? We may not be the speediest thing in the world, but you know, 85 base speed. But I mean, hey, that's actually not terrible speed. I'm just saying. We definitely are super bulky. We have base 115 physical defense and base 130 special defense. So you know, we're gonna be eating hits like it's nothing. And obviously Misty Terrain won't let us get toxic or anything garbage like that. But we do have base 95 attack, which, you know, it's not a lot, but nothing to be sneezed at either. So we could run things like Calm Mind Finny, as you guys have seen me run before. We do have access to, I believe, Reflect and Light Screen, so we could be running Light Clay Finny as well if we want those screens up. So we could be technically running Aura Veil with Misty Terrain, but I don't think it's gonna be like that. We could run Specs Finny if we really wanted to. I believe I have run Specs Finny in Season 1 before. I honestly forget what battle it was, but I think I actually did that once. And Specs Finny definitely, I think, put in the work. Alright, so we have options, though. We definitely have options. Nature's Madness is a great move. I'm telling you guys right now, if you want to fight against like a stall team, yo, just bring Nature's Madness, man. You basically take away 50 of its health. You know, that's just taking away, you know, a full recovery. Alright, that's clean. That's clean damage, right? We take that. That's free damage. Alright, and you know, Nature's Madness with Calm Mind, Surf, and filler move, probably filler move. That's definitely nothing to sleep on. So basically, you could Nature's Madness, set up a Calm Mind, Nature's Madness again, you know, start basically hitting harder with Surf as you Calm Mind up, and it's basically just a fun time all around. Moonblast is what I was thinking. No, not filler move, Moonblast. But you guys get what I mean. I don't know why it slipped my mind, but Finny, obviously a threat. Most of you people who ladder in OU definitely understand what Finny is already, but Finny definitely a great pickup for Draft League, and definitely just a great pickup in general for my team. Alright, so for our next free pick, I was looking for a clean Dragon type, and if you want to talk about clean Dragon types, let's talk about Haxorus real quick though. Alright, I didn't think I'd have Haxorus and Mega Absol back on the same roster again. Again, I'm not even sure if they were ever on one to begin with, but I remember I tried to build teams with Haxorus and Mega Absol. That didn't work out, but you know, them being on the same roster, that's perfectly fine. Alright, you know, I know we are a little bit exploitable to fairies, but you guys will see why I'm kind of not also later on. So anyways, Haxorus definitely a great Pokemon. We got that Mold Breaker, so if you think that you're gonna live because you have Sturdy or something, and I have like 2 Dragon Dances set up, nah fam, nah, I got that Mold Breaker. Alright, forget your garbage Sturdy or whatever it is. Alright, I'm just saying, you think your levitating will prevent you from getting hit by this EQ? Nah fam, get hit by this EQ. I'm breaking molds out here. I really don't care. But anyways, Haxorus is definitely a great mon. That base 147 attack with a base 97 speed, which is, you know, isn't the speediest, so that's why we run, you know, Dragon Dance with Lumberry for most of the time. But since we do have Finny, that is gonna help us out a lot. And I just realized what I'm saying right now. Okay, Finny Haxorus doesn't go well together because Misty Terrain does have Dragon type, either Dragon type moves or certain Dragon type moves by 50%. So Terrain is going to be going against us, so I don't think I'm going to be bringing Finny Haxorus on the same team, but I already know that I'm going to forget that and do that anyway. So, you know, maybe we got some things going on the contrary right now, but, you know, other than leaving Finny, if we just leave Finny out of the equation completely, we're going to be doing some stuff like Dragon Dancing, Dragon Clawing, Earthquaking, Poison Jabbing. Do we have access to Iron Tail or anything steel related? Yeah, we do have access to Iron Tail, so if I really want to go that far in for it, I could. We do have Aqua Tail. Let's see, Night Slash, Outrage, Low Kick, Superpower, Exorcist, and Rock Slide and Shadow Claw. So we definitely have some options right here. We have some options to work with, and not only if we're going up against a pretty, you know, dominantly slow team, anything lower than base 97, then we could also be running Swords Dance instead of Dragon Dance. So basically, just get those two quick attack raises and just have some fun. All right, get that +2 real quick and just have some fun with the team. We don't need to set up 2 Dragon Dances. We just need to set up 1 Swords Dance, and we're all we're all a-okay. But anyways, Haxorus is definitely a great offensive threat. So yeah, let's move on to our next pick. So our second to last pick, or should I say second to last Pokemon on the roster, is Hitmontop, right? Hitmontop, I needed a spinner, guys. I needed a spinner. I needed a defogger. Technically, I have a defogger in Gliscor, but I believe those are limited to some complications. We do have a defogger in Finny, but I just really wanted a spinner, okay? I was desperately looking for one. And not only that, I not only get a spinner, I also get an Intimidator, all right? I get a clean 2-for-1 deal right there. Call me at Walmart right now. But anyways, we could run Intimidate. We also could run Technician if we want to, get some boosted Mach Punches and Bullet Punches. We could run Steadfast if we really wanted to, but we're not going to do that. So anyways, Hitmontop, may not be the bulkiest thing in the world. It may not be, most threatening thing in the world either. But we do have Intimidate. We have base 110 special defense, which is, that's pretty good. I have to say it's pretty good. And obviously, I was looking at this thing for the spins. We could run Choice Banded with a High Jump Kick or Close Combat. We have Sucker Punch, so we have access to 3 priority moves: Mach Punch, Bullet Punch, and Sucker Punch. So, I mean, hey, we have access to more priority. That's 3 Pokemon with priority. Hey. Oh, we have access to Agility. Fun fact, I did not know that. Another Earthquaker. But there's not really a whole lot to be said about Hitmontop. I mean, we could run Toxic as well. I believe we do have access to Stealth Rocks. Do we have access? No, we don't have Stealth. No, it's like, I don't know why I thought Hitmontop got Stealth Rocks. I'm out of my mind. It's pretty late, guys. Alright, leave me alone. But, anyways, it's definitely a great threat offensively, and it's definitely just a great spinner in general. So yeah, that is pretty much it for Hitmontop. Not a whole lot to say about him. Just kind of needed him for that spinning, and the Intimidate was just the added bonus. So anyways, let's move on to our last pick. All right, guys. So the last member of the Jersey Shellos draft roster for the IBA season number 2, I think I said that right, is gonna be Registeel. All right, Registeel definitely proved its worth in season 1. I'm just letting you guys know, Registeel was doing the work. All right, he was eating up hits, it was doing stuff. I said we were susceptible to fairies, but nah, fam, we got ourselves a Registeel. We're fine, okay? As long as we got this thing, we're fine. We got base 150 defense and special defense. We're a-okay. Who even cares? We're gonna be eating up hits left and right. We're fine. We're fine. I'm telling you, we're gonna be okay. So, there's definitely a couple ways I could be running Registeel. I mean, we have the Iron Head, we have the Ice Punch, we have the Power Up Punch. My favorite set to be running with Registeel is probably like Curse, Rest, Sleep Talk, Iron Head, things of that nature. I could run, one-time Rest with Resto Chesto and have like Rest, Iron Head, Thunder Wave, Curse. I could do something like that. I remember I set up Curse like almost up to full last time. I got critted, unfortunately, in that battle, so I couldn't get, the full potential of that set off. I mean, hey, it definitely did work itself out, but Registeel definitely proved itself last season. You think I'm not picking it up again? And Tapu Fini with Registeel, that is a great combo. And throw Gliscor in the mix there. Yo, I got a triangle of walls that I could be bringing. All right, that is some serious power. I'm just saying, that's some seriously good core. This is a seriously good core that I kind of made up. So anyways, Registeel, Finny, and Gliscor definitely gonna be some great walls for the team. We're gonna definitely be at least bringing 2 of them a week, or maybe we won't. I don't know. We'll see. All right, it all depends on the teams I'm versing, guys. It all depends on the teams I'm versing. But anyways, that's pretty much it for this whole roster. Now let me just take a quick look for you guys. We do have, obviously, this is Gen 7. We have access to Z moves. So let me just let you guys know who my Z captains are. And my Z captains are going to be, I forget, I'm sorry guys. Our Z captains are going to be Ambipom, Roserade, and Haxorus. Now, are those the best picks for my Z captains? Maybe not, alright? I'm not big on Z moves, alright guys? I'm really not big on Z moves. I'm not saying Z moves are trash or anything like that. I'm just, it's not really, my thing. But if I really wanted to use Z moves, here's some ways that I could do this. All right, I was doing some research and I said, Ambipom. All right, let me think about this real quick. I could put Normalium Z on there with Fake Out and Last Resort. All right, Last Resort is based like off the top of my head, and by the top of my head, I mean off the top of Bulbapedia. That's a base 140 move, and when you Z move that, I believe that base goes into base. Ooh, I am so off my game. And yeah, like I said, I don't know a whole lot about Z moves, and Z moves are also not my thing. But anyways, base 140 plus goes to a base 200 power move. All right, it's not a huge boost compared to, you know, all the other ones, but hey, all right, a base 200 stab move, that's gonna be hurting someone. I'm just saying, guys. I'm just saying. So that was one of the things I was looking at with Ammo Bomb. There might be other possibilities, but I have not explored them yet. Rose Raid, I'm just like Bloom Doom, Acid Downpour. It's all good for me. I can do that. That's pretty much all I thought. I was like, you know, Z poison moves works against the fairies. Why not? Hits hard enough. I'll do it. Cool. And then Haxorus. Haxorus, I was just like, if I really wanted to, if I was really scared of, you know, a fairy or, you know, another dragon or just, you know, anything else threatening me, if I really wanted to guarantee a kill on something that I didn't think I'd be able to guarantee a kill on, I could just pretty much bring a Ground EMZ, Poison EMZ, Steel EMZ, Dragon EMZ. I could bring whatever I want. I just bring a hard-hitting move. I could SD and probably kill something immediately. But anyways, that's pretty much it for the whole draft analysis. And as far as the whole team goes, and what I think about it, you know, altogether, collectively, I think this is like a top tier draft right now. It's not like I'm never gonna lose, guys, because, you know, the draft is half of league format. The other half is, you know, making the plays and team building. So, you know, I could have a solid draft. If I don't play well with this draft, I am going to tank this league. All right, but anyways, I think this is a fantastic tier 1. All right, this is a tier 1 draft right now. I'm just saying, guys. I'm just saying this draft looks freaking fire. Okay, this is a solid draft, I'd say. And I think I think I've won half the war. I think I've won half the war with the league. I have a solid draft. Now I just have to have good execution, good preparation, all that other nonsense. And I'm really, really, really excited to use this draft. I'm really excited. All right, guys. But anyways, like I said in the beginning of the video, or if I didn't, I'm just gonna remind you. I'm just gonna remind myself and you guys. Go check out all the other coaches. Go check out the IBA Twitter. I'll leave a link to all their. I'll leave a link to all their channels in the IBA Twitter and the IBA Twitter in the description down below. But without further ado, guys, I'm gonna stop stalling and we're gonna end this draft analysis right here. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys are hyped for your Jersey Shellos, please leave a like and comment down below. And if you're new around here and you want to see more, well, please do subscribe. Anyways, that's it for me and my plugs. This is Shadowlink, signing out.